Today's look is something I am calling cool toned fall makeup. If that sounds like something you're into, continue watching. So this makeup tutorial, the goal is to use cool toned makeup and create a fall look, because I know usually when we think of fall makeup, we think of warm tones, like warm browns, oranges, stuff like that. I'm gonna use cool tone makeup and still create a fall look. And this is just for anybody that prefers cool toned makeup but still wants the kind of fall vibes. Or if you literally only wear cool toned makeup and refuse to wear anything warm toned, this is gonna be for you. We are gonna start with the D'Alba First Spray Serum. That's the product you really wanna shake up. And this is gonna act as my primer for today. And what inspired this video is actually the Tarte X Tana lip kit. I have Tana 1, and I also got the one that has the Maracuja Juicy Lip. I did not get the sleeping mask. This box just gives me fall vibes, but inside it's like very cool toned. So I figured, let's do a cool toned fall look. I am gonna quickly do my brows. Today I'm using the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. And then, of course, my NYX Lift and Snatch. For foundation today, I am using the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. The shade I have is Light 20N. Now, with this foundation, I like to take the D'Alba First Spray Serum and spray the sponge a few times and then apply it. It just goes on so smooth when you do it like this. It thins out the consistency just a little bit because you see how thick that is, but you still get all the coverage of the foundation. It's just not as thick and heavy. So I really like using that technique. Like, look at that. Still super full coverage, and it has a little more of a glow to it, which I love. Concealer, if you're curious, I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer in 1W Light. We're just going to cover up these under eye circles, and I do want a hydrating concealer considering that foundation is pretty dry. I don't like to have dry foundation, dry concealer. That's how you look cakey and crepey. I don't think anybody wants that. Going in with the Rare Beauty Loose Setting Powder. Even after powdering the whole face, you can still see a little bit of that glow coming through. That's exactly what I want. I went ahead and did a little black pencil in the waterline. A lot of the warmer tone looks I do for fall includes a brown liner on the waterline. So I wanted to switch it up, do black, keep it very cool toned. Now the one warm tone thing I'm going to use is bronzer because I love bronzer and I have to include it in a look. So this is the Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer from Makeup by Mario in the shade Medium. I've only gotten to use this once, so I figured I'd go ahead and pull it out again today. It is just so beautiful. Ugh, I love this color and the blendability. Are you joking? Now moving into blush, I have from Revie Beauty Paradise. This blush is so gorgeous. I really hope that LA Glimes expands the shade range on these because right now she only has 3 shades. Do I own both shades? All 3 shades? Yes. Not both. All 3, yes, because they are absolutely stunning. Like, yeah. I love these. And then I do have 3 of her Effortless lips. I really want to get her lip liners, and I need to try her brow pencil. I do have her lip oil treatment. I really like that as well. Her whole line, everything I've tried, I have fallen in love with, especially the blushes. Like, I think the blushes might be my favorite thing, and you can see why. I'm going to go ahead and move into eyeshadow. We'll come back to highlighter later. I think the perfect palette for this whole cool toned fall makeup vibe is the ColourPop Going Coconuts. It's affordable, and she really fits the theme. Like, this screams fall to me. But it's not warm toned. It's not super cool toned either. It's more neutral, but leans a little more cool than warm. So this is the palette we're gonna use. For this look, we're gonna start with Colada in the crease. This is like the perfect crease color. It's a perfect depth. And it's, again, not warm, not cool, more neutral, but leaning towards cool. Yeah. And you can see this color next to that bronzer. This is a lot more cool toned than my bronzer. So we're going with it. Now let's move into the next shade. I'm gonna use Nutty on the outer corner. We're going to add some depth to this look. And that's a deep, deep brown. And when I think of fall, I think of a brown, slightly smoky eye look. Now that we have that blended out here, I am going to take that same shade. I'm going to pinch my brush and just run it on this lower lash line a little bit, adding a little more depth to the look. I am deepening this up just a little bit more on this outer edge, just to give that slightly smoky appearance, like so. And would it be a look with this palette if I did not use Cocoa Crush? This is my favorite shade in this whole palette. So of course, we are going to take a bit of this, and it is cool toned, and throw it on the lid. Yeah. For highlighter, this is a highlighter I use for cool tone looks, warm tone looks, any kind of look, honestly. The Benefit Cookie highlighter. It's more of a neutral highlight. Like, it's champagne-y gold, but it's also kind of pink at the same time. It's just a really cool, unique highlighter, and I love it. Like, it is just such a beautiful highlighter. And it just adds the perfect amount of glow. Like, you can leave it light and have just like a lit from within glow, or you can go full on 2016 bright beaming highlight if you want to. Anything you want to do with this, it's possible. And then of course I am going to take a small brush, and we're putting this on the inner corners as well. And then my little trick, of course, we're going to take this just on this inner portion of the lower lash line to bring even more light to the eyes. Look at with versus without. I prefer this side. I just do. It makes such a big difference. It is such a little step that can easily be overlooked, but I notice when I don't do this versus when I do. And it just looks so much better when I do it. Are you starting to see the vibe that I'm going for? Like, it's kind of dark, smoky, but it's cool toned. Cool tone fall makeup. All right, I'm going to wipe off my lips, and I'm gonna go try this lip kit on. I am going to do a reel on it, so I will insert that footage here. I got it. This is a Tarte x Tana collab. This is her lip kit with the Maracuja Juicy Lip and the lip liner, and I have the shade Tana 1. I grew up watching Tana, so when this launched, I knew I had to get my hands on it, so let's finally try her on together. Starting with this beautiful lip liner, and I appreciate that it's a twist up and not a sharpened lip liner. This is so creamy, and do you see that color? I'm already obsessed with just the lip liner on. All right, now let's try out the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This color also looks amazing. Oh, it is so smooth and glossy. Miss Tana, I am going to need a restock because I was only able to snag the one. This is going to be my everyday lip combo. Are you kidding me? This is the most gorgeous pinky brown nude I have ever seen in my life. And I mean that. I'm obsessed. So if you see me wearing this 24/7, mind your business. But I just want to do a video for Tana. Hopefully she sees it. How iconic would that be? When I say I am obsessed with this lip combo, oh, I mean obsessed. And this is literally exactly what I wanted from this. My cool toned fall makeup look is complete. I am a cool tone lover, so this is right up my alley. Oh, and the lip, I need a restock ASAP. Hopefully this was somewhat fun for you to watch, and then of course I will do regular, more warm toned fall makeup looks coming very soon, but I figured I'd do something a little different and do a cool tone fall makeup look for you guys. So again, hopefully this was entertaining to watch. If you like any kind of makeup content, that's what I do over here, so definitely like and subscribe before you leave, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.